Lena was cleaning her grandmother's attic when her broom made an unexpected sweep across something hard under the old mattress. She pushed aside a thick carpet, a faded rug, and a worn-out mat, uncovering a wooden box cushioned by layers of cloth. There was an actual cushion, a padded pad, and even a knitted blanket and a soft quilt wrapped around it, as if hiding something precious. Inside, she found a sheet of yellowed paper and a strangely heavy pillow that did not belong to any normal bed. The attic smelled of old paper and dust, but something else lingered too, something new and exciting. When Lena squeezed the pillow, it felt firm. She pressed harder and the inner stuffing shifted like a large sponge. She grabbed a nearby towel and wrapped it around the object, pulling it open. Inside the pillowcase was a metal cylinder sealed with staples and tiny nails. Lena tried prying it open with an old razor she found in a toolbox, nearly cutting herself as she attempted to shave off the edges. A spark jumped. Apparently there was a blown fuse nearby, and the attic light flickered. Startled, Lena stepped back and tripped over a cable, nearly dragging a tangled cord and several loose strands of wiring down with her. The metal cylinder wasn't empty. It held a box of matches, an antique candle, and several sticks of fragrant wax. "Who hides a candle inside a pillow?" she whispered. Tucked beneath the wax was something stranger. Her grandmother's old portfolio, filled not with paintings, but mysterious notes. Some were handwritten. Others were printed on paperback thin pages, stapled like a pamphlet or folded like a booklet. There were even tiny leaflets and colorful brochures advertising a library of hidden things. At the bottom of the portfolio was a single sheet of tissue paper covering yet another object. Beneath the tissue was a faded page labeled Xerox copy, do not duplicate. But it clearly wasn't a duplicate at all. The ink shimmered like it was alive. It looked more like a spell than a normal memorandum. The page described a secret room storing enchanted stationery, guarded by an ancient stationer who ensured no magical tool fell into the wrong hands. A map was glued, actual glue, to the back of the page. Lena tried to peel it off, but the glue stuck like rubber. She reached for her scissors to cut around it, but the old blades were dull. Instead, she tried a pair of metal shears, which sliced through the edge cleanly. Yet when she looked closely, the cut edge of the map glowed faintly. The map led her downstairs, out the back door, and into the garden shed. According to the drawing, the hidden entrance had no rim, no visible outline, just a smooth wooden wall. But the map mentioned an element that activated the door: light from a candle. Lena placed the candle on a stone and lit it. A glowing factor, a thin spark of blue light, slid across the wall. A section of the wood opened like a door, revealing a ladder descending into the earth. A small tag hung on the ladder with a warning: only those who can read the hidden label may enter. Below it, a silver badge with her grandmother's initials glimmered. The ladder led Lena into an underground corridor filled with rusty bolts and old metallic knobs sticking out of the walls. She wondered what would happen if she turned the wrong handle. Suddenly, the corridor shifted. A metal shutter slammed down behind her, blocking the exit. Ahead, a velvet curtain opened on its own, revealing a glass pane that shimmered like water. The glass gradually lost its opacity until it was no longer opaque at all. Through it, Lena saw rows of shelves inside a vast underground library. The moment she stepped through the pane, a small creature with the shape of a human-sized jar waddled forward. Next to it was a rotund guardian shaped like a wooden barrel, followed by a tall metal bucket with arms. "Welcome," the jar creature said. "You carry the badge of the stationer. That means you may explore the library of hidden things." Lena blinked. My grandmother was the stationer? Indeed, and now someone must take her place. Shelves towered above her, filled with enchanted objects, scissors that cut memories, notebooks that wrote back, wax that shaped itself into creatures, pens that whispered secrets. Everything here was alive in some small way. The jar creature led her to a round table. To become the next stationer, it said, you must answer one question. A glowing map unfolded itself before her. What is the value of ordinary things? Lena thought. She remembered the old mattress, the dirty broom sweep, the cable mess, the faded leaflets, the broken scissors, the strange candle. All ordinary, all clues, all meaningful only because someone cared enough to preserve them. The value, Lena answered slowly, is in the stories they hold and the hands that keep them. The library glowed as if pleased. A gentle wind swept through the shelves. The candle she carried flickered, casting warm light on the jars, buckets, and barrels that watched her. You have passed, said the jar creature. A new badge materialized in her palm, lighter, brighter, humming softly. When you return above, it said, the attic will no longer hide things from you. You will see every label, every section, every element of your grandmother's world with new eyes. Lena took a deep breath. For the first time, the ordinary felt extraordinary. When she returned to the attic, the air felt warmer. The mattress no longer looked dusty, it looked protective. The box beneath it was no longer strange, it was a treasure. And the candle? It burned brighter than any ordinary flame, its wax glowing like a promise. Lena opened her grandmother's portfolio again, ready to continue the legacy, ready to keep, protect, and discover every hidden thing in the world.